Doctor, I wanted to just know, please, for the viewers today, our pals, give us one of the most fascinating stories that you have tied to this that you do. I couldn't get away without saying that. Like just one story that's gonna leave us thinking, wow, like that maybe touched you, that you think about it, that you tell all the time.
Yep. So the one I tell all the time, and it's getting to be an old story because he's growing up, but is about a boy named Julian. I met Julian when he was like nine. I think he was 9 or 10. He's a teenager now. And I met him because his mother came up to me at a conference and was like, my son wants to know where he's from. He asked me for your test kit. And I'm like, what? Your son? How old is your son? He's 9. I'm like, whoa, okay. So
Wow.
she got a test kit for Julian and his little sister. And he took the test. They both did the swabbing. They didn't for them to have a full experience, let's just say. And they lived in Dallas at the time. Jasmine is his sister. So we were in Dallas to do an African Ancestry event, and we invited Toria and her children and the whole family to the event so we could reveal Julian's results. Now, the
Yes.
reason Julian wanted to know where he was from is because he went to a school that every year had a global day. The school goes global, and it's a multicultural school, which you know what that means. And they put a big, huge map on the wall and tell the kids to put a pin in the country that they come from. And so Julian was very astute as a little kid and was like, Mommy, where am I supposed to put my pin?
Wow.
So this test now gives Julian an answer of where to put his pin. So we do this reveal, and I tell Julian that he shares ancestry with the Bubi people living on Bioko Island, which is part of Equatorial Guinea. It's where the capital of Equatorial Guinea is found. It's one of the 5 islands off the coast. But it's also my understanding, haven't been there, but my understanding is that it's closer to Cameroon, actually, than it is to Equatorial Guinea. So there's a lot
Mm.
of shared ancestry, a lot of shared lineage between the Bubi on Bioko Island and the Tikar people in Cameroon. So I say, Julian, you share ancestry with the Bubi people and the Tikar people. And I said, how do you feel? Not expecting really that a 9-year-old is going to have much to say. I don't know why I thought that. Because he said, now I can put 2 pins in the map. I mean, he was just beaming with pride, beaming with
Wow.
pride. And his little sister was excited, I think probably because she saw him being excited. But it was just that to me was a very powerful moment to
Wow.
see the impact on an elementary school student
Yeah.
who now does not have to feel less than because he doesn't have a
Wow.
place to put a pin on the map. And fast forward, now he's a teenager. I think he's probably getting ready to go to college, but he rocks his Bioko Island t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like he
Um,
has added Cameroonian jollof to his recipe. So these are things that he's been able to incorporate, even in some small way, as he's maturing into an adult. He knows who he is.
Living a dream, living the African dream.
Are you planning to travel, relocate, or invest in Africa? Before making permanent decisions, equip yourself with the knowledge you need to make informed choices. Africa 101 is your guide to relocating, investing, and living in Africa. This is your essential resource, covering the basics and must-know insights to guide you confidently. Download your guide now at panafricanlifestyle.com and take the first step toward a thriving future in the motherland.